a little different than what we would normally make for a video. Today we're going to be doing a little DIY recipe that we decided might be a good idea.
Hopefully.
So, you know how there's burritos?
Yes.
And you know how there's ice cream?
God's gift, yes.
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 Combine them.
I like that.
Today we're going to be making basically sweet burritos. Instead of having any sort of burrito filling or even just a normal tortilla, we're going to make everything sweet.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We're going to be making sugar tortillas, we're going to be putting ice cream in instead of beans.
Tons of toppings that look like they go in a burrito, but they're actually sweet desserts.
So this is going to be a bad idea.
Yeah, and we're going to try to make some things from scratch.
It's a DIY, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
So we're going to start doing this. If it doesn't work, we're just going to buy other things. We're going to try to make our own tortillas right now. If that doesn't work, Albertsons.
Albertsons. Spawn, not Spawn.
I am the one, the way your son don't.
We should be pros at cooking. We've played Cooking Mama so much. Right?
Yeah. Alright, so we are using a recipe book called Recipes My Grandmother Taught Me. My mother taught me.
Is that your mom's book? We're about to completely ruin their recipe.
So this is my great-grandma's recipe for tortillas. So
God, she's gonna like be rolling in her grave when she
She's
sees
gonna
us
be
put sugar in it.
I'm messing it up. Alright.
Let's do this.
I am the one.
Important tip. Don't wear long
Pro
sleeves.
tip. Show off your tattoos. Be free.
Oh. Okay, so it calls for how many cups of flour?
First, we need 5 cups of flour.
I can't even open this. This is a bad start. From the company.
Oh, that's show.
1.
I am the one. That's 2, right?
Yep, that's 2.
2, 3,
3.
4. It's gonna make a lot of tortillas apparently.
5. Yeah.
Need a pastry blender or a fork?
Fork.
Fork you. 2 teaspoons of salt. Why do we have salt?
2 teaspoons.
2. Need 3/4 cup of vegetable shortening.
We'd be really bad, like TV show cooking things.
Gordon Ramsay is rolling in his grave.
It's not dead.
Yet.
I need a knife.
Get a knife.
Knife. I'll get a sharper knife.
Wait a minute. Before we put vegetable shortening in there, I think we should add the sugar now while everything is still powdery. Don't give Rachel the knife. Okay, so this recipe doesn't call for sugar because it's a tortilla, but we're gonna be adding sugar because we need it to be sweet. This could go really wrong, and knowing us, it probably will. So we're just gonna add the sugar, hope it goes well. If it doesn't, Albertsons is a short drive away for more tortillas. So we're doing 1/2 cup of sugar. If you're following this recipe, you'll know if this goes well or not.
Because I feel like 5 cups is gonna just drown out the sugar.
Okay, so I guess we're doing 1 whole cup of sugar then.
Just to... Okay. And then we need the shortening more the knife.
Mixing all this sugar in
I think
there.
I just broke a nail, but it's fine.
Dangers of baking. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing gold lipstick. Rachel got it for me yesterday. It's super cute.
Hashtag sale at Nick's, guys. 40% off.
This thing lasts forever.
Okay.
Slowly.
That's what.
That's why we don't flop things into the flour. I thought we learned from me.
It's
On our black skirt. Girl. Don't make those noises.
You have to fork it really hard.
How do you fork it?
Like that. There you go.
Oh, fuck, it's flour.
Don't do that.
I'm the baking pro. Cooking Mama would be rolling in her grave too. Cooking Mama and Gordon Ramsay were buried together. They were lovers. Fun fact. Baking trip. Mix water until dough is soft. Mix together using your hands works.
So the recipe book says to mix it in with your hands, but I'm just gonna use the fork for a while until it gets too hard.
Oh yeah, look at that. Just want to shove your face right in that. How does it look? Good?
Oh, I did it again.
Oops, I did it again. These boots are making me wild. I'm gonna get my hands in there.
You wanna do it?
Yeah.
Ready?
Ah! I don't like it.
Oh, but here's the face.
It feels like when you're hugging your grandma and she's wearing a muumuu and her arm fat is kind of like just cascading over you like a waterfall. I might have had some weird experiences with grandma.
An experience I had.
Ow! Did you stab yourself with the fork? Why do you still have the fork in the bowl?
I don't know.
Our hands are in here and she has a fork in there.
Let's do the fork in the garbage.
No, that's over. What ear is it? Are you appetized yet? Look at this tortilla goodness. So once you mix it around for a while, this is what you're gonna end up with. This stretchy, gelatinous, goosebumps monster. Turn out the dough onto a floured board and knead it for 7 to 8 minutes.
So you need a big...
You need a board.
Oh, it took me like 5 seconds. So you need a board and get some flour on it just to make sure nothing's sticky.
You know what this looks like? This looks like me after a fun night out.
What do you mean by fun night out? Because we don't do anything. We're antisocial.
Watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye for about 12 hours straight until you can't feel your eyelids anymore.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Knead for 70 minutes, adding a little more flour to the board as the dough starts to stick.
I have never kneaded anything before in my life,
You're doing it correctly.
but we're gonna try something else too because we want to be DIY masters. We're going to try to make our own ice cream too, using the bag method, I think.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any, we can't afford that. So
No.
we're basically trying to DIY everything. But you know, if you don't want to do that, which I don't think we're gonna be able to do this successfully, just buy tortillas, just buy ice cream, and just decorate it.
Also, if you get normal tortillas for this, to make them sweeter, maybe just like line it with like honey, maybe? Or like syrup or something. Just make it
Syrup.
sweet.
Ugh.
Bowling. My hair's in my face and I can't touch it.
Hey, it's almost like you should have put your hair up. I
Hey.
look like a single mom of 4. This is what single moms do to relieve other sorts of tension as well.
Make tortillas for the ungrateful children.
I'm kidding. I love single moms.
You go.
You go, man. Are you satisfied yet? Are you oddly satisfied yet? Ew, I'm not satisfied at all. Wait, hold up. If you like, just sit it up.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to build a dough, man?
I am the one.
Golf ball pieces.
Golf ball.
Wait, so what are we
golf
doing
ball?
with
I don't
the
do
golf ball?
sports. I don't know.
A golf ball. It's the one that looks like Hey Arnold, right?
Yeah. Making them baskets. So you want to make it into golf ball pieces.
Like where it can little fit in your hand. It's like an egg. Or eggs.
And you just want to roll it and put it down.
Okay, what do we do after this?
We let them sit for 50 minutes.
50 minutes. If you don't have enough time in your day, don't make tortillas.
Yep. Come with me, huh?
Well, you're going to have something that looks akin to this, golf ball sizes on a lightly floured board. We're going to get some plastic wrap,
Yep.
cover them up, and try to keep out as much air as possible. And now you let it sit for 15 minutes and you get the rest of the stuff ready. Let's start making ice cream.
Woo! Move the tortillas over here to
They're
the
going
side.
to be sitting for about 50 minutes. Just in case, we also got these normal tortillas. They're not sweetened, but I don't think those will be either. This is just in case because we definitely have faith in our cooking abilities. So now we're going to make homemade ice cream.
From
we're
scratch.
That's what homemade means.
Yes.
Homemade from scratch.
Clarifying.
So we're going to be using the Ziploc bag method because I can't afford any ice cream makers.
Same.
So in case you actually want to make your own homemade ice cream, which this could go really well, if not, guess what? We also got just a little bit of ice cream for this.
Just in case.
These are going to be the beans for the burrito, so we're making chocolate ice cream just so it looks a little more authentic.
Yeah.
But you know, use whatever kind of ice cream you want. You're putting ice cream in a tortilla. What do you want to do?
You're not really gonna see it anyway.
Yeah, who cares? So, we each have our own little bag. You're going to need a quart-size bag and a gallon-size bag. We each have our own. You're gonna take one, I'm gonna take one. We each have our own because we're making our own servings of these ice creams.
So what you'll need for this is half a cup of milk. And you'll also need a tablespoon of sugar.
We got that over there. in our big glug.
Big thing of sugar. You will also need a fourth of a teaspoon of vanilla and a teaspoon of chocolate syrup. And also, for science purposes, you need salt, because when you put salt with ice, it makes it colder somehow. I'm not a scientist, so.
Scientists, hit us up. How does this work?
We're gonna take your quart bag, and you're gonna put all the ingredients we just listed into the bag. Why am I pouring this with my left hand? Okay, come on.
I don't like how it sloshes.
I hate that word. You know I hate
Slosh.
that word. Don't use that word in front of me.
Slosh, it's so moist.
Okay, well that's all we need for milk. Okay, so now we need 1 tablespoon of sugar.
So now we just have sweet milk, which I'd be fine with. How?
You're really bad at getting a tablespoon.
I am.
There you go.
You ever like you get cereal and then you just drink all the milk afterwards?
1/4 of a teaspoon of.
Thanks for acknowledging my question. I'm glad we have some good back and forth banter here.
Good content.
Good time. How much do we need?
1/4 of a teaspoon.
1/4 of a teaspoon.
That's so little. We are making chocolate.
We are making chocolate. If you want to make any other sort of homemade ice cream, that's not my problem. We're making chocolate. Go find another recipe.
This is 1/4 of a teaspoon.
That's
it's very
how you
small.
do makeup. We're also going to be using this chocolate syrup.
Ooh. Yum.
Put that vanilla extract in there.
I'm shaky now.
Yeah, you're like nervous. Oh God. Oh, look at that.
Is that it?
Oh, slosh.
Wait.
Slosh that bag around.
Ew, I hate
Slosh
that
it. Slosh. 1 teaspoon of chocolate syrup. This is so not aesthetically pleasing. This is
word.
just,
it works. I like chocolate.
yeah. So that's 2 teaspoons you just put in there.
You can put as many as you want. If you're a chocoholic like me, then you're gonna put a lot of chocolate.
Screw the rules. There are no rules. I think that's
Somebody calm her down. It's going too crazy.
I'm gonna start shaking it up
Now
just
you
to, like,
seal the bag, and you're just gonna mix it. Just so everything's evenly mixed. Oh,
mix it so everything's evenly mixed.
I'm really good at words.
Okay, so now we just have really sweetened chocolate milk.
So now you're gonna take your big bag,
Big bag.
go over to your ice provider.
Your ice provider.
So people have the little like fancy
Just
doors.
call up your local ice dealer and be like, hey man, can I get my stuff? Okay, so now that you have your chocolate milk in a bag, you're going to take your big gallon bag and you're just gonna fill it with a bunch of ice. This lady recommends that we put in 4 cups of ice, but Rachel isn't gonna do that because she doesn't agree with the rules.
Through the system.
Why do I smell the salt? Inside your bag of ice, you're now going to completely fuck over every single recipe and just pour as much salt as you want, apparently. You're going to put your chocolate milk inside the bag of ice.
I need a towel because my hands are cold.
And now you're just going to shake it around. You're going to roll it around. I don't know the science behind it. Rachel's done this and I haven't.
And you're gonna do this for about 10 minutes.
So you know that feeling when you're making ice cream so hard that there's a leak in your bag? That's me. So if you ever have that problem, double bag it like they do at the grocery store. Just shove your bag in another bag and keep shaking it. And hopefully not as hard as the last time. So I put my ice cream in the freezer because it's done and I'm just waiting for it to be ready. Rachel's still shake-a. Rachel, you should tie this really tight for me. Because I can't tie shit behind my back really tight.
Oh, look. Fancy.
Okay, so now we think the tortillas should be about ready. We let it sit for a bit. Where's the cookbooks?
So you will need this.
You're going to need a pan
A
and
flat
put
one.
it, yeah, flat one, and put it on the stove. Don't do that. Lego movie sponsor. Is this? What is this?
It's to keep a grip.
Keep your grip.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. Don't come in here.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Okay, should I be concerned?
No, you shouldn't.
Alright. Okay, so the best tips I remember, because I do remember this part with my grandma, you gotta flour the board, and then you gotta take some of that and sprinkle it onto your rolling pin so that it doesn't stick.
I don't know how to do this, so you teach me. Look at that rolling action. Oh yeah, have you ever seen someone roll this good? Have you ever seen? Look at that. Oh my God. Holy shit. That's the most dramatic thing for rolling out. Look.
It's like a pizza dough. Look at
it's
that.
Beautiful. Get it on there. Oh.
A lot of flour.
I shouldn't touch it, but
That's not too hot.
I need more flour.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
We have enough.
I need more. I need more flour. I'm surprised we're not gonna need the store-bought tortillas. I'm surprised that like ours are actually good enough.
No, same.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
am about to lose my shit. I look like I'm about to have a mental breakdown.
You do. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. We got this here. One more.
Oh, fuck.
One more. Don't cuss. Cussing is for the devil.
I am a devil.
That one's just gonna be a long tortilla. No.
No.
No. No. No.
You need to be locked up in that house.
You finish this one.
And
I can't do it.
you're in charge of flipping. Go ahead. Here you go. Firmly grasp it.
Ah.
What did you do? It's not even rolling anymore. Look at that. It's like a roll.
Kill it!
Croissant.
What about the rest? We don't have to make another one. We can just put this one with the rest.
Darian,
We can
Darian,
do it.
Darian.
It's not gonna work, Rachel.
I'm trying my best.
Your best isn't enough. It doesn't want to let go.
Put it with the rest. Carefully, there's a TV right there.
You're a TV!
Can I make it? Can I make it?
Kobe! You missed. Okay, so next we're going to start making the toppings. We have over here, we have white chocolate chips that we're going to shred up a bit, and it's going to be like shredded cheese.
Like the white Mexican shredded cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have heavy whipping cream. We're going to turn into, we're gonna make this into guac. We're originally going to use marshmallow fluff and just dye it green, but like marshmallow fluff isn't meant to be like moved around a lot.
It's too hard to stir.
So marshmallow fluff we're just gonna use for normal sour cream, and for whipping cream we're going to turn it into green guacamole. And for the red cherries we're going to mash them up and make it into salsa.
So it's kind of hard to make chocolate chips look like shredded cheese, so we kind of made it look like that ricotta, like piecey cheese.
Like for pizza,
Yeah.
but for a burrito.
You know, that's fine.
It looks enough. It looks enough like cheese. It totally, I could see it.
Oh, there's stems.
Here, you do that while I drink.
So you want to de-stem the cherries?
One by one.
Okay, so you're gonna start chopping the cherries.
Chopping up the cherries, making some salsa.
Salsa's not like completely blended, you know, so it kind of has to just be chunky.
chunky cherries, chunking up the cherries. This isn't obnoxious sounding at all. Now, for anyone who doesn't know how to make your own whipped cream, you just buy some heavy whipping cream. I don't know if there's like a specific kind. I just get the normal heavy whipping cream. You pour it in a bowl and then you mix some like vanilla extract in it if you want to give it that flavor, because this doesn't taste like anything really. It just tastes like cream. You're gonna mix some vanilla extract in there, get a hand mixer, or you know, if you really just want to stir it up yourself, I'm not gonna stop you. What are you gonna do?
A little bit of this.
Yeah, a pinch. A dab.
I am the one.
You put the coloring in now?
All right.
Yeah.
Now we got whipped cream and we made it green. Here's our guac. Okay, as you can see, we have everything presented. We have our homemade tortillas here. We have our bagged, where is it? Our bagged ice cream here. We have the cheese. We have salsa. And we have more guacamole than you could ever possibly need.
That's fine. We also have our sour cream.
Oh, right, forgot.
I need another spoon then.
Guys,
This is
look at this.
beans.
Look at this. This is chocolate homemade ice cream. This legit, focus. Looks like beans. I don't know how it's gonna taste in a burrito.
I'll do sour
This is
cream.
melting fast, so do it fast. She's gonna have salsa, I'm not, because I don't like salsa.
I do like guac though.
And by salsa, I mean I don't like cherries. This looks pretty good.
It looks white, like a white burrito.
Hey, fuck off.
Oh,
I'm enjoying this.
burrito. Mine's a fail.
My guac. Ta-da! Now you got your, it's dripping like crazy, but that's because we didn't
Oh my god.
Well, it's also because we just made the tortillas, which is a stupid idea. Don't do that.
Probably should let them cool.
Ready to try it? 3, 2, 1. Oh my god.
That's very sweet.
It's so good.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It's so chocolatey.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
If you're okay with having this giant mess, or you know, just freeze your tortillas first. But no, this is really good.
Mhm.
Do this. Look at this messy ass burrito. The bursuitos.
The burrito.
The bursuito. I'm going in for another bite. This is really good.
I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed eating this and creating and almost killing each other. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. Yep. Comment down below if you want us to try any kind of other sweet foods. Or like
If you
making
ever
something.
want us to bake again, or if you just comment and be like, stick to the other things, this didn't work. But that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Later. Now let's put it all together.
Spawn, not spawn.
Let's get started.
That's not our channel.
What's our channel then?
The things you will need.
I don't know what we would